You gotta forgive me for this video because the way I am sitting, I cannot I cannot move much. She needs to sleep on me. I'll try move a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Since it's keep coming, creative work has to be done properly. When it's coming, you need to take action. So I am taking action now and filming this video for myself, for you, and I know it's helpful. Whoever is listening right now, I'm sure you've heard of law of assumption, Neville Goddard, most probably law of attraction and stuff like that. That's why maybe you are watching this video. So I've been in the library today. Just keep in mind that this video is not informational video. Don't watch my videos to get some information. Watch to learn and to feel, to realize something about your life, about the life itself. So I went to the library and it was so loud. Imagine a library and it is loud. It was chaotic. There was even one guy who put someone on the speaker that someone was talking, and he was talking like super loud, like he's at home or something. No one complained except me, and I said, "Do you realize that you are in the library?" And he said, "Sorry, ma'am," and he kind of kept talking. He kept his voice down a little bit. Whatever. Uh, Long story short, I couldn't stay in the library much, and I told to myself why I came here in the first place, because it was a kind of escape. My apartment was a little messy and I needed to clean up, cook and stuff, do all the household chores before I start working. And when you try to escape your environment, that's what happens the most. If it's a little escape, you see chaos outside of yourself and you keep complaining like it is not your creation at all. And even when I called Uber, I wanted to someone to affirm me whatever I was experiencing in the library. I wanted someone to talk to me about it. I've manifested that. The cab driver was a good old man, let's say. We started talking about the library. Of course, I said it's ridiculous, blah blah blah. You need to shut up and just do your work in the library. I've never seen any library like this in any other country, stuff like that. And he agreed with me and he said you should write a letter to mayor and stuff. That is funny. Like when I came home, I was like, what just happened? What just happened? Like, if I've manifested this guy talking to me, I've manifested all this other things too in the library. And I have experienced this kind of thing in US libraries, and maybe you can agree with me. But I kind of conditioned myself to see the same experience again. This was my belief about libraries in US. This was my perception again. Yeah, adorable. Maybe some others are perceiving these libraries differently. Maybe they don't even care that employees are talking, people are talking, and they are loud. And what is so funny? I missed you too. I'm trying to concentrate here. She keeps pulling my focus to herself. This is gonna be a great video, I promise. Just stick to the end. My videos are not flashy, that's for sure. And that's not my intention to make my videos flashy so you can watch, but I promise it's valuable. It is not wasting your time. The world is you pushed out. So that's something we need to contemplate on. The world is you pushed out. That is literally your mirror. That's why we really need to check our beliefs and our stories about everything. We really need to pause and make different assumptions about stuff, whatever is we are experiencing daily with other people, situations, and events. It's like it keeps coming to me, not in a full picture. I'm trying to like translate whatever is coming right now. Okay, you've heard this before maybe. Persist in the assumption of wish fulfilled. Persist in the assumption of wish fulfilled. And I have realized that the reason why we are manifesting certain things, it seems so unreachable to us, so impossible, because we are never persisting enough until its fulfillment. We ask things, maybe we know what we want and we know what we don't want. It takes time to manifest certain things. It could be very fast or it could be slow. We doubt ourselves, we doubt our manifestation, we doubt our dreams and desires. We fear that it's not going to be done. We are never persisting till its fulfillment. That's the thing. That's why Neville Goddard keeps telling us persist in your assumption. Sometimes we desire things and then we forget about those things. I realized that we have done so many times since childhood. And it's all about one belief system that something is happening outside of ourselves. That's separation, but nothing is happening outside ourselves. That's why we doubt ourselves. That's why we doubt our manifestation. We don't believe in our dreams and we don't persist enough. You know, knowing intellectually that you are not your stories is one thing, but realizing that you keep telling this story over and over again, and then you wonder why you are living the same repeated life over and over again. You are complaining. You are complaining about the things you don't want, but instead you can focus on whatever you want. I keep standing up to cook or something. She got tired of me and she went to sleep somewhere else. So where were we? I know it's not easy to keep your focus all the time, that the world is just you pushed out. This is your mirror, this is your world, this is your creation. But we constantly need to remind to ourselves, because otherwise the life gets harder. It is hard to live this way. You focus on the external world constantly because of that belief that everything is happening outside of you. Like you are nothing, like you are not doing anything. Everything is happening to you. It is like coming from outside, but it is not. You are the one who is creating all the scenes and dramas and struggles for yourself. And you better take responsibility for your own life, for your own creation. Otherwise, you will keep complaining about the things you don't want in your life, and you're gonna have the same old life. Do you want that? That's why all spiritual teachers are telling you to use gratitude and don't take anything for granted. The reason why they keep telling you use gratitude, be grateful for your life, be grateful for what you have, because that is the fastest way to change your mood, to change your vibration. Because if you are in a complaining state, you keep emanating negative energy. But if you switch to gratitude, that's when you are creating consciously. It's like complaining state is unconscious. You cannot be conscious and aware and complain at the same time, because you would know that it is meaningless. It doesn't make your life better. In fact, it is making it worse. But if you choose gratitude, that's a conscious decision. You choose gratitude deliberately. We say thank you all the time, pretty much unconsciously, on autopilot. During the day, we say people thank you, thank you, thank you, but are we aware? Sometimes we say thank you, we don't even mean it, if you pay close attention. And that even depends on the culture, because there are cultures out there that they don't keep telling you thank you, keep telling each other thank you all the time. And it's a very rare occasion that people say thank you to each other. But if you are living in a culture that it's a common thing, it is expecting from you, if you are not aware enough, you're gonna say these words just unconsciously on autopilot. But when you choose gratitude, you choose specific deliberate thoughts. You start saying thank you even you don't feel like it. Thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for my family, etc. You choose these thoughts intentionally, deliberately. That's why gratitude is so important. Because when you are choosing gratitude, you are aware. When you are complaining, you are not aware. You are unconscious. And you are creating your life unconsciously on autopilot. And that means you are creating the things you don't want. You don't want to create. You are creating a life that you don't want to live. So we all need to take responsibility for our lives, for our creations. When you complain, you need to pay attention to your complaining. You need to remind to yourself that, why am I complaining? Is it my creation or not? Is this my life? Am I the creator of my life or not? If I am, then why I am complaining? That's actually a good reminder. When you complain, stop, pause wherever you are, think about it. Is it worse to complain? Are you taking responsibility for your own creation? Can you change your vibration? Can you change your state of mind? I think that is all I gotta say. I know I am filming this video this way. Forgive my recording skills and stuff. I hope you will find value in this video. You'll find helpful. That was my intention anyway. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow so I can share more videos like this and better. Let me serve you in better ways. Thank you.